Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Last day of this trading year. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What happens? How good does it get? How bad does it get? Don't know. Right? Don't know. Okay? Interesting. Crazy day yesterday. It popped up. Everything popped. But now they're failing in. Today looks worse because Apple's down 2. Netflix down 5, NOW is down 5, MDB is down 5, Tesla's down 3, Moderna's down 2, Enphase can really completely collapse, okay? So that's what we need to know. So here's the interesting part today is this JP Morgan caller, and I hope you guys know what a caller is. So a caller is you own the stock. So let's say you own, I don't know, a stock at 100, you go sell the calls, and so let's say you sell the 110 calls at $2, and then you buy the puts for $2, and so you're in a range. But your max profit then is like $10 because it's $10 spread from the upside of the stock, right? Plus the difference between the price. So that's the collar. So they have this collar on at 38.35. And no matter what happened, yesterday should have been massively down because it broke 3,800. Should have been massively down because it broke 3,800, but it didn't do it. It didn't do it, right? I'm about to go buy these 3,800 puts because if they break this, they're going to break this to the downside. This actually doesn't look very good at all. Hold on a second here. Let me see if I can go execute this order. Directed trade extended hours. Hold on a sec. Let's go by 40 of them. Limit 7.4. By not a lot. We're gonna go by preview. Come on. Place. Okay, it filled. It's 740. So I bought the 3,800 puts at 7.4. Hold on. SPX 3,800 at 7.4 PRE. KTD. So I can just posting this everywhere. Control copy and go to Twitter. Post it to Twitter. Come on. Everything is slow this morning. Give me a second here. Okay. So here's the thing. We shouldn't have went up yesterday, but we did on a technical bounce because as it was getting lower, they wanted to buy it. So they bought it. And because it's so thin, a firm like that can immediately impact the market, right? They can impact the market. And that's what they did. And very interesting because there's nothing better. I mean, all of a sudden, NVIDIA got better. Lam Research got better. Why would it get better? Nothing is better, okay? Interesting. Nothing is better. Now, does it get worse? I think it's going to get worse when? I don't know. But they're going to try to pop this again. They're going to pop this again back to 38.30. It's under 38.30 SPX, okay? So you're down, 25? So you're at 38.25-ish. So they're going to pop it again. And they're going to try it all day. But if it breaks, let me tell you, if it breaks 3,800, it can really tumble. You could have 100-point down pretty fast because there'll be nothing to protect. Now, let's go to the next one. So now, it's very simple because if this 3,800 breaks and then everybody comes back in January and everybody knows all the earnings are going to be bad, do they take it down again hard the first 2 days in January and just crush it, right? Just crush it lower, okay? So just interesting. So just know that. All these people say, oh my God, you got to buy it, New Year, got to buy it. Not so certain that we go way up next year to start with, okay? I think the earnings get worse, okay? So just keep an eye on that for next year. So very interesting. The 37.30. I mean, there's ludicrous pricing on there. 37.30s are $2 for next week. Remember, the market is closed on the Monday. Okay, market is closed, so you get a short week again. Okay, but do they sell everything? I mean, think about these. These things had all run. Now was breaking up. Tesla was breaking up. Moderna had popped a little bit. Enphase was breaking down. Apple, a nice move from 126 to 130, and right back down. So just keep an eye on that. Very, very ugly. But I think this is J.P. Morgan, and what they're doing is in pre-market, when it's thin, they're buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, trying to manipulate it. And if it fails, it becomes a huge fail. Okay? So interesting. That's what we know. That's what we know. Nothing else really happening today. Okay? But a lot of people are going to leave. I'm going to leave. I probably leave an hour early. Got to go to the airport, get on a plane, go to Phoenix, and hopefully the plane works and I get back and we book double tickets. Going to lose money on one of them, right? You can't take two planes to the same place, and just crazy. Okay, so that's what we know. That's what we know. Okay, so keep that in mind. So smaller accounts, SPX, I wouldn't do them. Just wait. Don't do them. Just wait. I don't know if it breaks. I just bought those. I didn't buy a lot, so I just brought those. Is if we break, sure, it can go to $50. Okay. But if it doesn't, you're going to lose the 7. So don't buy. No reason for a small account to buy them. Just sit there and wait. Premiums are too high right now on both sides. Okay? But think about what happened yesterday. You're up 69 for the last, anywhere between, you're up 65 and 70 for the last 4 hours. And it couldn't move up or down. It just gets absolutely ludicrous when they do this stuff. Okay? Other things, Netflix. A guy puts a double upgrade on Netflix. Why? And in the comments, they say, we think the peak customers are behind it. So they talk negative and they upgrade this. Elon, now, people are telling me that he does not have a margin call, that he did a leverage buyout and he didn't use a stock. Well, I don't know how that works. That doesn't make sense to me. That looks like these reporters don't know shit. I mean, if you're going to go borrow $12 billion or $13 billion, you got to do it some way. How are you not going to put up your stock? Did he issue bonds, or he may have took existing debt, but that existing debt, unless the people that had the existing debt have to still have it. I don't know how that works, but it looks flaky to me. So on Tesla, underneath 116 gets ugly, through 122 can probably run to 130. Okay, then we see. Okay, let's get started. Okay, good morning, everybody. Last trading day of the year. Okay, last trading day of the year. Let's see what happens. SPX is down 25, puts it at 38.35, 38.25. The pin that J.P. Morgan wants is 38.35. If we break 3,800 with force, they can crumble this thing like you can't believe. Okay? Very hard to go high. Does it go higher? Maybe. Very hard because they're going to try and bring it down. Okay? Avago. 152, 159 underneath 151. NVIDIA under 141, 138, 136 through 156, way up there. Lam Research under 409, 391. I don't really have an up number on it. I mean, it just is. Okay. Goldman Sachs 338, 331. Apple 126, big number. 126, 122. Amazon 83, 79. Meta 121 up, 115 down. Microsoft 231 up. Snowman 136 down, 131, and then 142 up. Netflix 291, 296 back under 281 bad. CrowdStrike held 100, 109 up, 91 down, way down there. Boeing, think about it. We bought Boeing, it popped. We sold Boeing, even, and it hasn't moved all week. This is what seems to happen with Boeing, so just keep an eye on it. When it doesn't move all week. So if it doesn't work for you right away, get out on these things. So 191, 196 underneath 181. NOW, all about 392, 392, 392. MDB, all about 203, 202, 203. Tesla, 122 up, 115 down. Moderna, can it get through 183? I don't know. 183, I don't know. Interesting. But if it does, it can run. ENPH, this one is a cliff. We told you this is a cliff at 261. It's showing 260 to 263. If it breaks, it's going to be 250 pretty fast. Stay pretty fast. Let's see how it plays out. That's what we know. That's what we know. That's what we know. Everybody have a great trade day. See you in chat. Double upgrade to provide exit in the liquidity of Netflix. I believe that's true. Thanks. Everybody have a good trade day. See you in chat.